Hey everyone, it's Justin from WRX Daily. I've got the OEM speaker kicker upgrade with me today as we continue the build series on our 2021 WRX. Today is one for all of my music lovers. We're gonna be ditching the stock stereo system and upgrading to this kicker system that was made specifically for the WRX and the STI. In our last video, you saw we just did an iDoing head unit, which did help improve some of the sound quality, but if you're looking for more, this is gonna be the next step. Before we install these speakers, let's talk about why this is one of the most popular upgrades when it comes to the WRX. First is compatibility. The kicker speaker upgrade is going to be full OEM. This means that everything is going to be plug and play. You're not going to have to do any sketchy wiring, any soldering. These are just going to go right into the vehicle super easily. Kicker, a popular speaker manufacturer, worked directly with Subaru on these items, so the install is going to be seamless. Now, you're going to basically get the Subaru OEM fit, feel, and finish with the renowned sound of kicker speakers. It's so simple, anyone can do it. All we have to do is pop out the stock speakers, pop the new ones in, and then we're good to go. The tweeters are gonna be right about $120, and the speakers are gonna come in around $300. So for just over $400, you're gonna get a super clean and crisp audio upgrade. Now, comparable kits from other brands are gonna give you the same quality, but they're gonna be much more expensive. Third is that this kit is gonna pair super well with the iDoing head unit that we just installed in the last video. The head unit already did improve the stock speakers, but combining the iDoing with these kickers, the sound quality is gonna jump again, all while keeping value in mind. So in short, it's easy to install, affordable, and a super noticeable improvement. You could easily go spend $1,000 to $2,000 on a custom speaker upgrade, but it's not gonna be plug and play like this system is. For under $1,000, you can get the speaker upgrade and an iDoing head unit, and this is going to be a massive upgrade for your WRX. Now, if you're wanting to take it up a level, you could always add the kicker subwoofer upgrade. This is gonna come in at $499, and it's really gonna complement the speaker and tweeter upgrade super well. Like those, it is gonna be plug and play, so it's gonna be a really simple install. And for those looking for more performance and better bass, this is gonna be the way to go. So before we do the install, I just wanna show you guys the difference between the rear speaker and the front speakers. So the front speakers are gonna have this connector floating off the side here. The rear speaker, it'll be tucked behind it there, so that's how you guys can tell. So the first thing that we're gonna do to get these speakers installed, there's gonna be a little plastic piece inside here, flip that up, and then underneath there'll be a screw. And then there's one right behind here as well. So to pop this off, you can use a plastic trim tool underneath here. I'm just gonna use my hands, and then you can just kind of plant your fingers under here and just gently pull, and then you can just kind of work your way around. So once all your clips are pulled away, you can lift it off, and then you're gonna have your door lock. You can kind of pop these out. And then I'm not even gonna worry about those clips. I'm just gonna rotate my door panel here and set it here. That way we don't have to undo those clips and we can still get at the speaker. Now we're ready to remove our stock speaker. So first I'm just gonna undo this clip. There she goes. And now I'm just gonna undo these 3 screws. So reinstallation is going to be really easy. Just make sure you don't put it in upside down, so you can look at the K, or there's a little up symbol here, and then it's going to go on the same way it came off. Pop it back in, and now you're done. So you'll want to make sure you get your door locks back in place. It's probably hard to see, but these are going to flip back. Then you're going to put this little ball. You don't have to push it in, but it's just going to rest in that slot there, just like so. I think there it is. Now it's in there. And the other one, same thing, and then snap into place. So now those are back on. We didn't take any clips off, so I like to grab it by the 2 ends and then kind of push it against the window here and sneak that back on. Make sure you're flush, and then you can just start popping all those plastic clips back into place. And then once that's done, we're just gonna put these 2 screws back in and we'll be good to go. So the tweeters are gonna be really easy. Just gonna get this under the plastic face piece. That'll pop up. You can just use your hand to kind of get the rest of it. And then on top, there's gonna be 2 screws. So you're just gonna wanna get a stubby off without stripping it. On reinstallation, gonna pop the clip back in, and then you see the K, this is gonna face like that. So push that back in, make sure your cables are all tucked under there. So obviously it sounds really good. Now we did do an iDoing last video. So if you guys were to do the head unit and the speaker upgrade all at once, you would really hear the difference. We're going from an iDoing, which already does a lot for the sound quality, and then we did the speakers. So it is a little bit hard to hear, but I think it turns out great. It's super crystal clear and it's just good sound quality. It's not gonna be anything insane, but it's definitely a huge upgrade from the stock stereo system. If you guys wanna play around with it more, you can go to home, go to apps, and go to the EQ settings, and you can change, you know, the speaker levels, where the sound comes from, and change this around, and that way you can get it dialed in exactly how you like it. So now that we got our speakers and tweeters done, we're ready to do the subwoofer install. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna remove our head unit. Now, in the last video, we just did this iDoing head unit install, and so we don't have any bolts to undo. On your stock head unit, if you're doing this from a factory head unit, you're gonna have to take your glove box off, and then there's gonna be a bolt in here. There's gonna be a bolt on your driver's side, and then 2 underneath these AC vents. For our video, we're not gonna have to do any of that. We're just gonna pop the head unit right out. But if you are interested in figuring out how to get the stock head unit out, go check out our iDoing install video. That'll give you guys everything you need to know on the topic. So now I'm gonna start actually removing my head unit. So now I'm gonna start undoing the clips. I did place a microfiber on top of my shift knob. That way when this comes off, we don't scratch up our screen. But I'm just gonna take my flathead here and slowly start to remove all these plastic clips here. Now we've got the head unit removed, and we're gonna come down here and remove some of these trim pieces so that we can run our wire to the trunk. The first is gonna be this plate here. It's gonna be really easy. You can just you can use a plastic tool or your fingers and just gently work this up. And that's gonna pop off. And then the next piece is gonna be this kick plate down here. So I'm gonna, same thing, work this out. There's a fastener up there. Otherwise, these 2 pieces should come out pretty easily. If you guys want to replace some of this scuffed up factory plastic, we do offer these plates in carbon fiber. So if that's something you're interested in, go check out the website because we have those as well. Next, we're going to take off this weather stripping. So it'll just gently, and that's as far as you need to go. And then we're going to take off this lower B pillar here. So to run this to the back, what they're gonna have us do is tie the new harness into some of the factory harnesses. So I'm just gonna do one zip tie kind of underneath here, and then we'll run it and tie everything back into place kind of at the end. We just got this entire cable run to the back, and I realized we put it in backwards. So this is actually supposed to be up by the head unit. Just want to let you guys know, this end with the 3 and the ground cable should be up in the front by the head unit. So now I'm going to take my zip tie, put it on the factory harness here, it's in there, and then I'm just gonna run it down underneath here. So you can pop this away, and then you're just gonna kind of work this under here. Once you got it started through the front, I'm just gonna run it underneath the plastic by the B pillar here, and then same thing, you're just gonna continue to tuck it underneath here, pulling the slack tight as you get it through. You know, make sure you have all this plastic trim removed, and you're gonna sneak it kind of behind the seatbelt here, underneath this metal bracket, and you're gonna be able to find it. Over to get it all pulled through the side, and then I just like to kind of pull the slack tight, and then I'm gonna go back through and tie in some zip ties just at a couple of these places to hold it in place. So once you have it ran through the side there, and I just tied it in with the zip tie here, you're gonna have some slack. I'm eventually probably gonna tie some of that together, but you're just gonna, I took my rear trunk mat out and just gonna kind of run it up to the side here, and then we're gonna tie into the subwoofer right here. So that's all you have to do for running the cable back here. So this is where the ground wire is gonna go. So I'll take that screw out, grab my ground wire here, and then you're just gonna line it on this hole and get it in there, and then you will wanna make sure it's nice and snugged up with the screwdriver. So I'm gonna start with the subwoofer wires. So you're gonna take this big old 12 pin here, and that's just gonna connect right up to this one, pop those in, and then I'm gonna take the other one from the subwoofer, and that's gonna go right into there like that, and then everything else is just gonna go right back where we found it. Again, we have a different aftermarket head unit in, so this might be a little different than the stock reinstallation, but so before we get everything tied back together, we're just gonna plug it in and go and make sure it works. That way we don't get everything back installed and it doesn't work. So we folded up the back seats and I shut the trunk, got all the doors closed, and we just did our first test of the sub. And you know, it's not two 12-inch subs, but it's going to add some good bass and some good tone to these speakers. I'm not gonna lie guys, it sounds really good. I got our floor mat back in, and then I put the sub in here, and I just ran the wire up through here, clipped it in, and then this is the first way. Well, actually I'll start here. So there's these two, I guess whatever, indents. Those are gonna clip around this edge. So we'll do that here in a second, but I wanna show you guys how to get this fastener. So you're gonna pop this clip out here, pull this back, and then this fastener is gonna go this way. It's just gonna clip up onto there like that. And then we can move the sub back here. Now I am gonna start with the flap. So I'm gonna flip the flap up, get it around those two clips there, and push it down into place. Now I'm gonna take my screw, line it up with the hole, and you might have to adjust the height of this and fidget with it, but this will essentially just screw right into this hole. Here you guys have it, the only install video on YouTube of the Kicker subwoofer for your 2021 WRX. Again, I think this paired really well with the iDoing and the speakers and tweeters that we just installed. You know, my brother in high school had two 12-inch subs. It's definitely not that, but it's super tasteful. I don't think it's overpowering, and it pairs really well because these speakers and tweeters have a lot of clarity and sound. This gives it a little more depth. So for $500 and a quick 30-minute install. I mean, this is plug and play. This was easily one of the quickest subwoofer installs I did. So for the money, the quality, and just how easy it is to put it in, I think this is a great upgrade to do, and it pairs really well with the other items we just installed. That's it for the speaker upgrade. If you're super picky about sound and you're looking for an affordable way to upgrade the sound quality in your WRX or the STI, the iDoing paired with the Kicker OEM upgrade is going to be the best way to do this. So I'm going to link everything from today's video in the description down below. Again, if you guys need anything for your WRX or STI, go to WRXdaily.com. We have thousands of different parts, so whatever you guys are looking for, go check it out. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.